Good morning, everyone. Andrew Douglas here in the Action News 5 digital desk. I'm very much looking forward to this next interview because if you've been on Instagram, if you've been on Facebook, and you've looked at influential sites here and there, you look at one of the most influential sites in Memphis, it is Unapologetically Memphis. And I am joined right now, happy to say, by Marques Cooks, who runs Unapologetically Memphis. He is joining us on the Action News 5 digital desk. Marques, how are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm doing great. Thanks so much for joining us. So I want to ask you about Unapologetically Memphis. How was it born? Where did the idea come from, and how long has it been?
It started in July 2019, and I really cranked it up right before the pandemic hit. When the pandemic hit, I started just full time pressing Unapologetically Memphis. But the idea came from just riding around the city and seeing all the good things that the city had, and I feel like people weren't acknowledging those things. So I started saying, okay, I'm gonna start posting about the things that's in the city that's good that people really don't talk about.
So, Marques, was it the reason why you started it? Was it just to post things that were good, or things that people weren't talking about? Give me more of what some of the reasons behind the reason you started it.
I started because we see so much negativity in the city, and I wanted to, like I said, push some more positive things and show some places that people weren't going or didn't recognize that was there in the city. So that's how Unapologetic Memphis started. Just want to show love all around the city.
Okay, so that seems like a long time ago when you think before the pandemic. Tell me about your perspective now. How has it changed from the moment that you first came up with the idea and where we are today in 2023? How's it changed?
Man, Unapologetic Memphis is funny. You know, like I said, it was just for love at first, but now I ain't gonna say it's so political, but it kind of keep people up on what's going on in politics and a lot of things that's happening in the news that's important for us to know. So it's just a thing where we just want the people to be informed, and sometimes they don't always look at the news, so they call it like the news. So we try to, like, if y'all have stories I see that feel important, I like, let me put this out there so people know this was going on or this was happening. So just to keep the city informed, just try to make everybody come together and make a better city. That's pretty much what we do.
I appreciate that, Marques, and thank you in advance for putting some of our stuff out there. We really appreciate that. Give me the idea behind the name, Unapologetically Memphis. I like that name.
Man, I think the name was the Black Book of Memphis at first, because it was gonna just showcase a lot of things that's in Memphis, like you got a girlfriend, like we're gonna show everything that's in Memphis and kind of make it like it's in a black book or whatever. But I was just going through the internet one day, and I seen Unapologetically Black, and I was like, Unapologetically Memphis, and I like, that sound much better to me. So it's just how Unapologetically Memphis started. I like Unapologetically Memphis. It sound good, and everybody loves the name.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Tell me a little bit about yourself, Marques. Where'd you grow up? Where'd you go to high school?
Oh boy, this is gonna be the funny part. So I grew up. I was born. My first residence known was Orange Mound. So before my mom and dad split, I stayed in Orange Mound for about 3 years. They split. End up my grandparents stayed in Olive Branch. So lived in Olive Branch for a while, started going to Olive Branch school, and just back and forth from Olive Branch school. My mom stayed in Whitehaven and dad stayed in Capleville, so I'd be back and forth on the weekends to either one of their houses. So to keep a common ground, I stayed with my grandparents and ended up graduating from Olive Branch High School. So when I got to Olive Branch High School, I liked my friends. Instead of going to Whitehaven, I stayed in Olive Branch. My sister graduated from Whitehaven, but I stayed in Olive Branch because I just wanted to keep the same friends I had grew up with.
That's cool. I love it. So, I mean, you're like I mean, it's all Memphis and parts of the Mid-South. You're really encompassing it all. Tell me about the goal of your site and how that's evolved over time. It must have been different when you first started it and where it is today, and perhaps maybe what you want it to be eventually.
Man, it's a constantly evolving thing. I get so many issues sent to the DM that I was like, man, I didn't know we had that much reach that people would feel like we can get it to the people so much. But it's always evolving. Like I know the things like us trying to do a festival. You know, the Memphis and May Festival. They canceled it for the 2024. So people reached out like want us to do festivals. And just throw kind of events that's family oriented in the city. So it's just like I said, just trying to make Memphis a family again. You know, everybody, my hat say make Memphis safe again. Everybody like Memphis never been safe. I was like, it wasn't, but it was better. It wasn't this. We had some good times in Memphis. I say late 90s, 2000s. Man, I had the time of my life in Memphis.
Oh yeah, for sure, absolutely. I mean, it wasn't that long ago where we had homicide rate that was under 100 for the year. 100 for the year,
Mm-hmm.
and now it's routinely over 300. This has now become a full-time job for you. Did you ever imagine it would get this big?
Man, it's good to make your hobby turn into your job. So I was like, no, I didn't imagine it being this. I just had an idea. I shot to my friends and a few of my family members. I was like, man, I'm gonna go ahead with this because I feel like it's something good that the city need. And man, it just turned into what it is now and just steady growing.
Let me ask you what some of the feedback has been. Has it been all positive? Has it been negative? Share it with me.
When I get out in the streets or whatever, people usually be like they glad what we doing with Unapologetically Memphis, and just tell me to keep going. It's good encouragement because sometimes I do have negativity in like my DMs, but it ain't that much. But it don't take many negative thoughts to be like, man, do I need to keep doing this or am I making the right choice? But everybody like I was surprised Lane Whitaker and all them guys, they came, we did Sneak Fest this weekend. So a lot of them came and like, man, appreciate what you're doing. Keep doing it. Love it. So that little encouragement keep me doing it.
I think everyone loves the name. People check your site several times a day. It's certainly influential. And congratulations to you for doing all that. We appreciate your feedback or your comments rather, and love hearing the feedback from everyone. And just looking forward to seeing how it evolves over time. Anything else you want to say to perhaps people who are watching who go to your site pretty frequently?
Man, like I said, man, just make Memphis safe again, man. Let's start loving each other. And like I said, support the new mayor. I think he got some good things coming for the city. I know we're supposed to sit down and talk about some things. So just like I said, let's make Memphis great.
I love it. Let's make Memphis great. Marques Cooks, Unapologetically Memphis. We really appreciate your time this morning. Thanks very much, and congratulations on the site.
All right, y'all have a good day. Big Memphis.
All right, you do the same. Take care.